Hey right bags, it's Jade doing a preview of all the new armours and weapons in Grounded 2's Winter Garden Update. And yes, there is a special set that we're going to look at. But yeah, just a quick preview, explain their buffs, explain their bonuses and some of the new weapons. And I will do much more in-depth showcases of these, especially when I get hold of some stats for them as well in the future. This full update doesn't go live to the 27th of January, but you can try it on the PTB or Xbox Insider now. Check out the video pinned to see how. So yeah, a lot of these sets I have shown off in some of the leak videos, but they have had some changes. But for sure, the brand new ones like the snake set are really cool. So, potato bug armor. It is a fighter armor, so it's going to have all the fighter usual bonuses, plus tangy purification, chance on blocks to reduce tang build-up. And then when you wear all three pieces, you and nearby allies gain defense after perfect blocking attack for a short duration. So it's becoming almost like a support fighter class. The tang build-up is what you see the green little pools all around the gardens, and yes, it is made out of sour. So okay, that's pretty good. What do you get if you go ahead and upgrade it? So obviously we can go past level 3 now, but they've changed it slightly. At level 4 now you choose whether or not you're going to go bulky or sleek. Bulky will give you more defense and durability. Sleek will give you a certain perk or buff. So let's obviously check that one out. And then we can still carry on upgrading it. And level 5's the max. Just like I thought or predicted, they are going to stop it there. The final hit in a 3-hit combo deals bonus smashing damage. That's what final mash now gives you. And that will be on each and every piece. So definitely good for hammer classes. Now, unless there's some special weapons that aren't on show, there is actually only a new hammer, or one new hammer. It's the stranger version of the Jalapeno from Grounded 1 New Game Plus, but now it does extra spicy damage. Charge attacks deal sizzle and spice damage in an area. Let's go and test it on a poor ladybird. Ladybug even. And you can see there, it did a little bit of burn damage, and it's still doing burn damage over time. So the Black Ant armor. So it's a rogue armor, giving you that combo crit hit. Perfect blocks have a chance to increase your critical hit chance for a short duration. So that's exactly how it was in the leak files. Critical hits increase your stamina regen for a short time. That's what you get with the upgrades once you upgrade it. And its set bonus is perfect blocks imbue your next melee attack with acid damage, stacking up to 3 times. So that will decrease enemies' kind of armor or resistance, making them then susceptible to more damage. Yeah, it looks good. Definitely better than the Black Ant armor in Grounded 1. Obviously, there is something to go alongside it. Black Ant's sword is going to do slashing damage. Pretty decent damage, stun, speed and critical. If we go ahead and upgrade it, you get to now choose what glob you put on it. So pretty much bog standard, no new abilities on it. Not yet at least, maybe that will come in the future. So yeah, pretty decent critical hit chance and multiplier with this armor. It's good stuff. As we thought and seen from the files, the Black Ant shield, Tang parry, perfect block, steal, burst of sour and apply Tang to attackers. And it is a light shield. Now let's grab the next level mage gear. You'll be hunting down the brand new second variant of basically Bombardier Beetle for this, continuing the mage kind of playthrough of it. Bit weird, but there's actually different bonuses for the headgear and the chest as well as the boots. The Rusty Circlet's got Tangy Eruption. Perfect blocks have a chance to release a splash of tangy goo. And then the chest and the boots have Sour Muncie. Sour damage increased after Tangy Eruption is triggered for a short duration. And the Tang reduction is what you get when you go ahead and upgrade it down the sleep path. Slows the rate that the Tang weakens your defences, so makes it good for getting around all them pools of sour. And then the set bonus, deal more critical hit damage against puckered foes. So that is definitely a little bit different. And of course there is a new stave. In fact technically there are 2. You've got Acid Ruin, which is like the bog standard sour staff now. But you've got a special stranger one, Wither Sting. So a tiny bit more critical for Acid Ruin. And then the Withered Sting. Attacks will reduce the healing effectiveness while foes are puckered. That is an interesting one. How does that work? So yeah, what, a bug's going to heal a lot more now? And Tang attacks, they weaken so foes take more damage. So that applies to both of the staves, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty short range. Like, crazy short range. And there you go, you can see it affected and worked there. You got the sour, and he's now reducing healing. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. Unless they've fundamentally changed stuff. Bugs don't normally heal unless they've actually gone away for a while. if you die and then run back, you'll find them miraculously healed. So I'm not too sure what to make of that one. Maybe good for flying enemies like the wasps used to regenerate. That could be like the counter to it. And of course, with these already being an elemental type attached, you can't actually change the effects of it. So it is going to be stuck as that type. You just do more damage and it'll have more durability. Then we've got the Earwig Casser. And this set is really cool. So another fighter armor. And then it's got hasty riposte. For each piece, you're going to have perfect blocks having a chance to increase your melee charge attack speed for a short duration. Oh, I don't know about that one. The set bonus is melee damage increases by the number of foes surrounding you. Eek, this feels like such a bad combo. You're going to be holding your button down to hit an enemy. Generally, they don't do huge damage in front of them to mass or lots of enemies. And while you're trying to queue that up, you're going to be hit by just a bunch of other creatures. Feels like that should be maybe more to do with dual dagger wielding, something fast. And then its upgrade bonus down the sleep path is Guard Breaker. Deal additional stun to foes when you break their guard. Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, interesting. What weapon would you use this with? Now there are a pair of Earwig weapons, regular dust blades, and then you've got the mystery stranger version, Crimson Reapers. A portion of damage dealt by dual sickles bypass guards when foes block. So even if they are blocking a long time, you can still do damage. Okay, it's not too bad. So that's obviously the bonus on the dust blades. And then the Crimson versions heal percentage of your max health when you kill things. So yeah, that makes it a lot more sense with the Earwig stuff. If you're hitting a bunch of small enemies, use that hold strong attack. You do more damage and hopefully you'll get more health back. Why is he running while stunned? Might help if I was actually wearing the right armor there, but there you go. The set definitely looks cool. I was not expecting to have the Sour Katana so soon, but it kind of makes sense. Absolutely wailing on him with all of this sour build up. And then we'll try that one too. Damn. Okay, that really is pretty strong. And then we have got the cricket set. Obviously ranger armor, increased damage down to enemy weak points as normal. Perfect bow shots increase the amount of healing you and allies receive from all sources for a short duration. Okay, so another support class character. Critical recovery. Healing effects bestowed to allies have a chance to greatly increase your critical hit chance for a short duration until you score a critical hit. So yeah, Healthy Harmony is its set bonus where it will heal everyone. And the critical recovery while healing your friends will give you more of a chance. Now that should apply to your buggy, so don't panic. You haven't got to suddenly have a friend playing with you. I'm pretty sure that will apply to your friends, to your buggies. Okay, let's see what's going on when we upgrade it. Oof, minor threat. I guess that should mean that while you're playing with your friends, the focus will be on them or with your buggy, allowing you to shoot from range and not have to worry about anything coming up in your face. But overall, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. But what's the bow saying? Is that going to rescue this? So there's two bows, the regular cricket loop bow, and then there is something called Discord, which is the stranger version. Discord actually does a little bit more critical hit damage as well as regular damage. They do have two different buffs. Bow attacks have a chance to play Revitalizing Tune, regenerating health of nearby allies. So pretty much like the Wasp bow from Grounded 1. Or criticals have a chance to apply random negative effects. Okay, I'm sure that was like the Wasp bow as well. Now there are a whole bunch of new arrows and stuff to go alongside it. Spin arrows are now in the game, sour arrows, hearty arrows, which are the healing ones. That's pretty cool effect, I like that. And obviously you will get a feather arrow back. Again, I'm just hoping it does actually work on your buggy. We'll have to test that a bit further. And it is obviously going to heal enemies as well though. Okay, pretty cool stuff. And then we've got the Wasp armor, which I can't lie, I nearly forgot. I'm surprised they didn't make one of the actual bows, at least something like a Wasp bow. Perfect bow shots have a chance to increase the charge speed of bows for a short duration. And all three pieces, perfect bow shots increase damage until you fire a regular or charge shot, stacking up to 5 times. Okay, pretty cool. But yeah, upgrade it down sleep path and you'll do charged and perfect bow shots consume less stamina while perfect speed is triggered. Okay, so it just supplements it. So yeah, If the other set didn't really fill you with much joy, then hopefully this will. I kind of wish they were swapped around. The cricket gear looks so good, but I'm not a huge fan of some of its buffs. I definitely would have preferred it on the Wasp armor, like that healing effect, and would have made sense since some of the drones, I'm guessing, can still heal their friends and stuff. And the one to rule them all, we've got the brand new snake armor. Yes, it's here. You are going to be killing or getting snake scales quite a bit, and surprisingly it is a mage armor. So each piece is going to have your staff charge attack speed when starting from the third hit in a combo much faster. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so it's trying to almost show you how to play it a little bit more interesting. So 1, 2 and then hold instead of that. 1, 2. Yeah, so it's a little bit quicker, doing more damage. Full suit bonus has devastation. Staff final attacks generate a devastation stack up to 5 times. Your next staff charge attack consumes stacks to amplify damage. Okay, that could be pretty good then. So wail on it with combo attacks, stack it up to number 5, and then do a charge attack and you'll amplify its damage. Okay, what about upgrading it? Empower devastation. Final attacks with staves have the chance to generate an additional devastation attack. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That sounds interesting for a mage class. Of course, there is another shield, the Shell Shocker. Shell Shock. Blocks have a chance to empower your next melee attack with shock damage. So, my gosh, power that up with the Pinch Whacker and you are smashing things. Does look like it's semi kind of designed on one of the leaked dragon lizard shields, or maybe even the silverfish shield from Grounded 1 cut content. The gems in it especially, and the kind of length, but it's definitely looking a bit more of its own sort of flavour as well. So I haven't gone over how to craft some of this stuff because, quite frankly, because they might change some of this stuff. But interestingly, the serpent is going to need firefly shells as well as snake stuff. Cricket is going to need new chrysalis leather as well as cricket pieces. The earwig, same sort of deal. Going to need woolly aphid fuzz though to help boost that up a little bit. Wasp armour, wasp shells as you might expect, and lint rope. Potato beetle black ant parts and potato beetle stuff. We're going to need sour globs for the rusty stuff as well. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. And we'll go over all of this in more individual videos, looking at how to get them. Now, the Firefly headlamp should now be available for everyone. I'm not going to show it off because, yeah, it's from Grounded 1. But it does the job. It will light the dark. Beyond that, there's no like one-off armor pieces. I really was assuming we was going to get like another pair of aphid slippers. This time obviously from woolly aphid. Now they do sometimes add stuff mid PTB. We'll have to wait and see if that's the case. But yeah, this is it. This is the armor and the weapons. I didn't talk about the rusty spear because it is also from Grounded 1. But it does do infection, which should mean it reduces their armor again and does damage over time. So there is also now sour great arrows too. But that's pretty much it unless there's some really secret stuff. There are some new heals. We've got sap bandages, so early game one that will heal your buggies. We've got now the chrysalis bandage that will stop the tang burning by looks of things or reduce it. There's also a brand new grenade, a sour banger, so a tier 3 one, that's pretty cool. No new canteen, assuming because of the charcoal's added we would see that added, but no, apparently not. And no ability to use any supreme stones if you do find them in the backyard. So let's go ahead and just lob one of these somewhere. Okay. Can it make creatures come out of the ground? Yes, it can. So for sure, let me know what you think about these buffs. Should anything be changed? What do you like? What don't you like? What one are you going to go for first? And I'll be back with more guides very soon. Laters, wetbags.